Hello YouTube family, it's Stephanie the Thrifty Mom coming back with another part of my dental journey. Sorry I haven't been on here for a while. I've been having some difficulties trying to get into a dentist that will pull my teeth. I kept getting the runarounds, calling places after places after places. And then finally I got into a place called Aspen Dental. So I called them up, and of course it was after hours, but they have a 24-hour like teller that will answer the phone. So I called and made an appointment. I got in very quickly, like a couple days later. So I give them all my information. I go in and give them my dental insurance and my husband's dental insurance. And they immediately took both of them, so I was pleased with that. And then I also told them that I have the care credit card. But before, on previous videos, I got denied it, and then something told me to apply again. So I applied again and got accepted. So that was good. So I go in, they call me back, give them all the information. So they call me back to do x-rays. Well, they did the 3D x-ray where you stand underneath the thing and this thing spins around your head. So I got that done. And then they did like the standard x-rays where they put the slides in your mouth and you have to bite down and hold it there. So they did this side, up here, and down here. So that was all taken care of. So then they sent me to another room and told me to go ahead and have a seat. So I sit down, and about 5 minutes went by. Here comes the dentist. He came in. He just kind of looked around at my teeth, and I looked at him, and I'm like, listen, I've been to 3 different places, and I just want your opinion. Is there any way that I can save any of my teeth? And he said, absolutely not. Like, they need to come out. I said, well, I kind of figured, but, like, I need some options. So we was sitting there chit-chatting, and he said that, because I said, do I need to be knocked out? Like, do I need, like, anesthesiology to come in to put me to sleep? And he's like, oh, no, you got this. I got 20 teeth that need to be pulled, which is all here and here. So he's like, yeah, I think that you could do it locally. And I told him, I'm like, well, listen, make sure that I'm completely numb. I want to be knocked, like, just numb where I can't feel nothing. I said, and while you're at it, put a couple extra little shots in there. He started laughing. So, he said, oh, absolutely, you'll be completely numb. And he's like, if I go in there and start wiggling, if you feel anything, just stop me. Like, I'll give another injection and everything will be okay. I said, okay. So, let's see. And then I asked him, I'm like, okay, so how long is the procedure to pull 20 teeth? He said, well, once we do the local, he says, we'll wait like 15-20 minutes to make sure you're completely numb. And then after that, he's like, it'll probably be about an hour to an hour and a half to get all your teeth pulled. I said, all right. And then once I get my teeth pulled, guess what? I'm going to have immediate dentures put in. Which I'm kind of nervous about that because, you know, you're just getting all your teeth pulled out. And there's going to be swelling, you're going to be sore, and they're going to slap the immediate teeth in. He's like, he talked like, oh, we're just going to slap a Band-Aid on it, you'll be all right. Well, that's how he talked to me. Like, I'm like, because he was saying all these great long words. I said, bring it to my level, you know, so I understand. He's like, it's like slapping a Band-Aid on it. Like, it'll be okay. But he's like, I want you to come back next week, which was just a few days ago. What day was it? It was Tuesday. Okay, so I had to go in for my impressions. So of course I had to pay the remaining balance of what I owed. We'll get into that here in a few minutes, what's the whole cost of it, and I'll break it down to you. So I paid it, and then they took me back, and then of course they put my little blue spit thing on, like a cloth or like a paper towel or something, you know. And so I'm sitting there, and in front, like when you're back there, there's a TV screen right there, so you can watch TV while you're getting worked on, you know. So that was pretty cool. So the lady came in, and she had these 2 long tubes, okay, and they was like about this yay big, and it looked like a needle on the end, but it was like an opening, like a very small opening. So she squeezed this white stuff on this side, and then this side, and squeezed, and she said, bite down. So I bit down, and it was like maybe a minute, and then it kind of like hardened up, and then she popped them out. So I had like the top impressions and the bottom impressions, like all in one little tooth mold. So I thought, well, heck, that's pretty easy. I'm done. I'm all done. She said, no, honey, you're not done yet. I said, okay. So she put these like mouth guards in. They was metal. So she put one on the bottom, and like just to measure to make sure it's the right fit for me, because they make them from small to like extra large. So she put the one in the bottom. She's like, oh yeah, that fits good. And then she put the one on top. Said, yeah, that fits good. And then like I can't see what's going on because she's like behind me. So she's back there, and I can hear something mixing up in a bowl. So she's mixing up the stuff to form the teeth. So she comes over, and she has like the mouth guard, which is metal filled with all this stuff in it. So she put it on my bottom teeth, and she says, bite down. So I bit down. Wasn't terrible, no discomfort, no nothing. And that stayed in for about maybe 2 minutes. So, and then she got in there, and she, like, it really stuck. It was in there good. So she had to put her thumb underneath of it and pop it out. And then she takes it back, drops it off at the table behind her, and I hear her back there mixing up some more. So she did the top impressions, stuck that up in there. Now, when she stuck that up in there, she said, breathe through your nose. So I'm breathing on my nose, and there was a little discomfort because I felt like I wanted to gag a little bit, but I didn't. So she popped that out. She's like, oh, we're all done. I said, that's it? She said, yeah, that's it. So I go back into the waiting room, and we discuss my next appointment to get my teeth pulled out. So my next appointment is July 21st. So I'm going to get my teeth all pulled out, and it's going to be local. And once I get my teeth all pulled out, they'll put in the temporaries. So I'm excited, but yet nervous, because it's been a long journey coming. Also, I go back on the 22nd, the day after, so they can check to make sure the healing's okay, that the gums had clotted. And of course, they'll give me all the information what I need to do after the surgery. So I'm really excited and nervous, but let me tell you. So when I went to Aspen Dental, like the total cost was $12,084, and I was like, oh shit, that's a lot of money. But they took both my insurances. So the one insurance discount was $4,988, and the second insurance benefit was $2,451.80, leaving me a total of $4,644.20. So I had that the care credit, which the limit I only had was $2,500. So leaving the remaining balance of $2,144.20. So guess what? I paid that because I've been saving my money, and finally I'm like, okay, everything is going great for me. It's all good. So, and I told them, I'm like, listen, this is all I owe, correct? She's like, yes, absolutely, you don't owe anything. I said, now there is not going to be no hidden fees, no hidden costs from, like, if I come back in and it's like, say, oh, you owe this, this, this. She's like, no, it's done. So that's where we're at with my dental journey. And it's coming up pretty quick. So next time you'll see me, I was trying to take some pictures in the dental office, like what they was doing, but I was a little nervous to take pictures because I'm afraid that, like, they don't allow cameras in there and videos and stuff like that. So I thought I would get on here and just kind of talk to you about, like, what's been going on with me. So with that being said, I know this is a pretty short video, but my appointment is July 21st. And if it wasn't for my sister, I'm going to give a shout out to my sister. Thank you so much, sister. And I'm not going to give her name. She's been hounding me and hounding me and hounding me. And we FaceTime each other every single day. And she knows she knows the journey that I've been dealing with for my teeth for a long time. And for the past year, it's been a struggle. So she is one of my biggest influencers. She's been helping me through my dental journey and, like, saying, like, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. Like, you need to take care of yourself. She's like, you'll feel so much better about yourself. And I just want to give a shout out to my sister and to tell her how much I appreciate her. Yep, she's helped me through a lot. And I love her for it. So, with that being said, my friends, you'll see me next time. And I should have a pretty smile. I won't have no more of these teeth, these bad teeth. So, I will talk to you later, my friends. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, because each time I upload a video, you will get notified. So with that being said, I'll talk to you later, my friends. Bye.